Hey guys, welcome back. Decided to cut curtain bangs and I'm slightly regretting it because I'm already touching it like crazy and they're gonna get greasy. As promised, I filmed a tutorial using the Naughty Palette from Huda Beauty. This look was definitely a journey, to say the least. So if you want to see how I got this makeup look, then just keep on watching. We're gonna start off with our base. I have a nice little clip in my hair here because I spontaneously trimmed my bangs. I didn't go full force curtain bangs because I couldn't commit to like short ones, but they're like here-ish. Also, this little case for the Real Techniques beauty sponge is the best thing you'll ever get, because if you're like me and your makeup case is just a loose floating bag of makeup and brushes, this will keep it a little bit more sanitary. So just wanted to mention that. I am not the shade of this foundation at the moment, but we're wearing a turtleneck and we're just gonna blend and it will be fine. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear in Wheat, one of my favorite foundations ever. We definitely need a clean, smooth, flawless looking base, and this foundation is gonna give that to me. Hourglass concealer in Cotton. I'm gonna put this under my eyes, a little bit around my nose, on my chin, and just anywhere I want to brighten. This is not necessarily a concealer that I would cover a blemish with because it is on the bright side, so just anywhere I need to give a little bit more lightness to. I'm also gonna drag it over my eyelid to create a base, because this is a little bit more of a detailed eye, and if I have a clean base, it just eliminates any of my veins that are popping through. Obviously going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish, and this is in the shade 2. Definitely need to get a new one because I am almost done out of this. I'm gonna leave it here for skin because we're gonna move on to our eyes, and in case we have any mistakes, we're not at a level with skin that it ruins, like with bronzer and blush. So I'm just gonna leave it here and I'm gonna zoom you in, and we're gonna move on to our eyeshadow palette, the Naughty Palette from Huda Beauty. It is so beautiful. Like when I opened it, I literally was like, oh my goodness, every single color is stunning. So let me zoom you in. All right, you're nice and close and personal. So I had a couple ideas of what I wanted to do, but I feel like a big trend that I'm seeing kind of on like a colored dramatic eye is doing like an outline of the color around and then filling it in with like a really pretty shiny sheen kind of vibe. So I'll bring the palette up for you. I think I wanted to play around with these two colors here. They're the shades Naughty and Untamed as like the outline of like the shape that we're gonna do. And then this shade right here, which is called Slippery. It's very slippery actually. Like the consistency is like a gloss. I've never seen that in like a palette of all powdered colors. So we're gonna have some fun. Wish me luck. I'm gonna outline the shape I want with this eyeliner first, just so I have a little bit more precision. It's a L'Oreal eyeliner in 03 Rouge Noir. Trick here is to keep your eyes open, looking at a mirror like straight in front of you, so that you know exactly the shape you want to do. I have this small little short shader brush just to buff that out so that it's not a harsh line, but I'm happy with that shape. This is definitely one of those makeup looks where you need to trust the process. I'm gonna move on now to the Naughty palette, and I'm gonna go in with the lighter shade first, which is Naughty. So this one right here, and we're just gonna follow that outline. Now I'm gonna go in with Untamed, which is a really nice, rich, dark mauve purple. Now I'm gonna go in with a clean blending brush and lightly buff out those edges. Blending, I feel like, is gonna hopefully save this look so far. I feel like once lashes are added, it will definitely, you know when you see this look on someone else and you're like, oh, that's so cool, and then you put it on you and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna stick to a normal cat eye next time. But here, it's about trying something new. I think blending will soften this a little bit, but I know that most of the looks I've seen like this, it's normally a little bit more of a harsh line. Harsher than what I'm used to, obviously, but blending it will help ever so much. Okay, I think I'm gonna step away before I get a little carried away. I'm gonna add that like wet color first, glossy kind of vibe. Although I feel like I'm gonna have to put like a glitter on top, but it's definitely like a pretty wet look. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of Shameless and just kind of pop it in the center there. Well, this eye is definitely better than this eye, but like, hey, can't really do much about that right now. I'm gonna add a little bit of the same liner I used in the beginning on my waterline. Guys, I'm doubting myself and I'm really hoping this has like a little turnaround moment, but at least we tried something new, right? So I put most of my lashes into this little Kiss like lash holder thing, and I have no idea what lashes these are, so I'm very sorry. I'm gonna take these like nice fluttery ones. They could be Ardell wispies, like the double wispies. Okay, we're just gonna go with these because they're already cut to my eye and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, I am back. I definitely had a moment there where I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna stop filming, take this all off and start again or film another day because I was just not loving it. But went in with my beauty blender and I just straightened out the top line and I feel like it made the world of a difference. And I was like, look, this obviously, if you know my channel, is not a look I'm used to whatsoever, so I obviously don't know what I'm doing at all, but obviously not everyone does. It's just a little bit more realistic to, you know, maybe semi-fail and then try and fix it up because we don't always have all the time in the world to take it all off and put it back on again. So I'll come up closer, you can just see I straightened out the top line so it's more rather than around. I think that's just maybe for my eye shape in particular. So it's kind of a trial and error with that one, but maybe do that part before you go in with eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer. This is in the shade 2 as well. Love this bronzer so much. I'm just gonna give myself a little bit of definition and color. For blush, I'm gonna take Laura Mercier Ginger just because I don't want anything too overpowering on my cheeks, and this is just a great, you know, universal shade that can go with most, if not all, makeup looks. Already I can see it just looks so much better with a little bit of face makeup on. I haven't really dabbled in highlighter in a hot minute, but I don't know, I think because this look has like that glossy lid, I'm okay with like keeping my skin nice and matte, like a satin matte. For lips, however, I'm gonna go in with Super Size Me from Charlotte Tilbury, so it's a little bit more of like a berry shade, and then Wonder 2 lipstick in Better Burgundy. This is the final look. I feel like we made it. We finally got to a result that I'm happy with. Again, definitely not everyone's cup of tea. I just wanted to challenge myself once again, and that palette's so pretty. Let me know if you want to see a different, more user-friendly style makeup look with that palette as well, and I'd be more than happy to. But if you want to challenge yourself, try and recreate this look with me, and let me know if you had an easy time or a little bit more of a difficult time like myself. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future uploads, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!